Incineroar is the kind of character that, like, well, people used to think he wasn't that good until, of course, you came to the US and, like, destroyed everybody.
If I just get that little opening, I'm gonna put that even. I'm gonna put on a big advantage, or I'm already winning a game because I grab you at 30 on the ledge.
Who do you want to beat?
I will say like my top one at this moment to face is actually you.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, you're one of those players that I'm like low key scared of fighting.
I'm aiming for the top as I should be. Like I want to be the number one in the world. It's easy to arrive to a spot like okay, you did a top 8 once. Okay, that's kind of difficult, but not the important point. The important point is showing consistency.
Let's welcome the best Incineroar in the world, Skyjay.
Thanks a lot, Leo. It's a pleasure being here. Thanks a lot for the invitation.
Whoa, Skyjay. I'm pretty sure you remember that day, but Collision. I mean, it's still fresh and like,
Totally.
dude, yeah. Like, what did you learn from it? How, like, what did you carry over that tournament?
It was a really curious situation because Collision was just right after Genesis. And if you don't remember, my Genesis run was like I went 2-2, bro. Like I went like 97. It's like my worst result in years. Not even in my first major, I went that bad for me for my results. So I was kind of scared, afraid at the start of the tournament because I didn't wanna make the same result or even a worse result at the moment. And I had a really hard run on ahead. Like when they pull out the bracket, I was like, bro, since Mystery, I remember I saw Mystery and I was like, bro, this dude, the last time we faced on Wi-Fi bracket, even if it's Wi-Fi, he kicked my ass. And then we have the this in bracket, and I'm like really nervous. But at certain point, not even in the bracket, I think it was like one day before, I just thought about like my other runs, and the most important one before Collision it was Reta on the last year. And I remember like that tournament I was really calm down, like okay, if I have to go like 05 because I was about to go 05 on that tournament, if I have to go 05 I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna play the best of me. And then I realized that I have to play like that every time, and I did it on Collision. I was like okay, I'm gonna do my best, and if I have to lose, I'm gonna lose because my opponent was better than me, not because I was afraid of him. And that was really, really important for me, not only on the bracket, like on Collision, on overall my other brackets, because just by that thinking, that mentality, I was able to pull out the 2 3-0 because it was all best of five, if I remember correctly. So I was
Yes.
like 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Then I faced Mystery. And I remember like starting, okay, let's just do this. And then I 3-0 him also. And I was like, bro, okay, was I that good at the matchup, or he wasn't that good at the matchup, or I don't know what happened. I just set my fire up and start doing my thing. And then I remember the next day was like, okay, this is gonna be tough because I have the boss, which Rosalina Luma was really difficult for. Well, it's really difficult for Incineroar, and even if I was able to pull that offset, I had like a really tough bracket ahead of me. But I was so much into doing my thing, and I really wanted that summit spot because I saw a bracket and I was like, okay, this is difficult, but I want to be on the last summit. I want to be with Sparg0 and you on the last summit. That was one of my most important like thinkings of on those days. And it was the last summit, and I was the only Mexican that traveled with you guys that haven't been
And
on a summit. So it was like, bro, I don't want to end like that, you know?
and funny enough, you were the highest placing Mexican at that summit as well.
So yeah, I was like, okay, because it was gonna be actually if I didn't top eight on that summit, it was gonna be the first top eight without Mexicans, right? On summit, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
okay. On
You
that day, I
saved
had
us.
to do it. But yeah, on Collision, yeah, it was like okay, and then the boss was 2-0 above me. But even with that, if you ever watch the sets, it's like okay, but I'm losing because I commit that little mistake at the end, and he kills me. But like on neutral, on killing decisions or everything else, I was doing my stuff, the right thing, and I was like, okay, just do your thing and just don't commit that mistake. And I didn't, and 1, 2, 3, reverse 3-0 against one of the hardest players to actually like offset because that was is really consistent. Plus the fact that it's like it drains your mentality playing against the boss and against those kind of matchups where you have to wait your opponent to actually do something. I remember also because it was like I have to face Spargo, but before Spargo it was Lima Tweak. And I was like, okay, if I defeat Sparg0, Twig is obviously gonna be a really really hard set. And then I remember Lima defeating Twig, and I was like, okay, Lima is also really difficult to beat, but I'd rather face a million times Bayonetta than Diddy Kong.
Then 100%.
Then I defeated Sparrow, and I'm like, bro, I'm so into winners final. If I just like, I know to play against Valle. Just do your thing, and then winners final. Kazuya, Kazuya was the thing. I didn't know the matchup. Like, even if I was able to play Nito before, playing Kazuya reels, Kazuya is different, and it was like really hard. The fact that he actually didn't drop a combo on me. My Cinderella story, or almost a reverse trio and reset on Kazuya on
On Riddle.
Riddles, ended by side B on the ledge.
Damn, I remember that. We
Yeah,
were the whole Mexican crew was watching that, dude. Oh, you had it. It would have been so hype.
totally, totally.
Yeah, GG's riddles, I guess. Let's go into what is next. Like, I know you want to become the best player in Mexico, right? Like, I know
Totally.
that. You're currently fifth. So yeah, I just want to know what's next.
Okay, obviously the idea of, at least I think, every Smash player or every, well, I want to be a professional player mentality is like, I'm pretty sure I have the same as others. Like, I obviously am aiming for the top, even if it's really difficult, because every other top player exists. Spargo exists, you, Twig, Riddles, the boss, etc., etc., etc. Like Protomanham, everyone you want to mention. But I'm aiming for the top, as I should be. Like, I want to be the number one in the world. I'm looking for it. I'm not saying like I'm going like really really fast on that, because I think my growing has been not that fast, but I keep growing. I think that's the important part. Like, never stopping. As even if it gets harder, or it's the hardest bracket I'm gonna get, I want that bracket to happen, because I want to show the world like I have what it takes to be the best in the world.
Nice. I like to hear that. We're gonna be looking at the Skyjay run this weekend,
Totally.
like 100%. So look, I guess we're gonna talk about a little bit about SmashCon. Tell me a little bit about your bracket.
My bracket until top 128 should not be problematic. I made a search for a couple of players, and one, like, my getting out of pools phase one, it's a snake, and the snake matchup is like no problem. Yeah, like, I really consider Zeno is really good at that matchup, and then I have Alan this practice, so like that's cool. It's not on the batch, but I'm really sure of myself. The hard thing starts of top 64. I'm pretty sure, because I have to face Syrup, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure he's gonna go like at this point Steve. I don't know if his nest is still alive, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go Steve. So I feel good on that matchup, but the thing is that it's always Steve. It's like, you may know Kazuya, but you can always hit Kazuya. You know Steve, but you're always may get into a forward smash diamond and up tilt stuff like that. But if I play correctly, I feel good on that. I'm really kind of worried about the next one. Not gonna lie, because it's Big D. And Big D, exactly, Luminosity. And
Shout outs to LG. Shout outs to Luminosity Gaming.
every time. And yeah, I'm worried because the last time we faced, it was on Ludwig a year ago actually, and he actually he demonstrated me that I really don't know didn't know the matchup those days. I'm pretty sure I have gotten way better at this point, so I know I can beat him. But it's still that he beat me last time, so this little thing on your mind that set it up like you haven't
Yeah.
defeated him, he defeated you last time. You may be good enough at this point, but you don't know it. You just know that he defeated you last time. Semis, it could be Mija. Actually, that could be good for me. Like, I really know what, bro. If I arrive, bro, yeah, if I defeat Big D, I feel like I have a really good on actually arriving winners finals.
Let's go, man.
Yeah,
I want to see it. Good luck.
thanks a lot.
I'm cheering for you. Yeah. That bracket run looks like low-key hard. Very, very
Yeah,
good players. But man, like Ices is good
ice
luck with the
climbers.
Ices. Is
I know. Like, that's
um
that's the one I'm most worried about. Like, not even Akola. With Akola, I know how to bait a Steve, but with Ice Climbers, it's like, bro, who plays Ice Climbers? Like, how did you get that experience?
they're like you get no practice. It's
Yeah,
painful.
yeah.
Uh, I'm pretty sure you will figure something out for the matchup, bro. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell for more of these episodes.